Good day, Junior Tuckies. I am Mrs. Burdenkamp, and in this lesson, I will be teaching you how to use subjects and predicates. Let's get into it. What is the difference between the subject and the predicate? The subject describes who or whom is doing the action. For example, I ate. I is the subject. I am the one who's doing the action of eating. The next example, he drove the bus to school. He is the subject because he is the one doing the action of driving the bus to school. The next example, she wears her uniform. She is the subject because she's doing the action of wearing her uniform. Now let's look at predicates. Predicate does the action and it always contains at least one verb. So let's look at this example again. I ate. Ate is the predicate because it is the verb. The next example, he drove the bus to school. Drove the bus to school is the predicate because it is the action. Then she wears her uniform. Wears her uniform is the predicate because it does the action. Let's look at predicates in more detail on the next slide. Let's have a look at predicates in detail. First of all, we're going to look at the simple predicates. What this means is it is the main verb plus your auxiliary verb. Remember, an auxiliary verb is a helping verb. So, for example, we have Cinderella lost her slipper. Lost is the simple predicate. This is easy and how you would usually be taught predicates, but it can also look like this. The prince had been waiting for days to see Cinderella. As we know about verbs, had been is actually an auxiliary verb and waiting is the main verb. So this is how we explain simple predicates. It can also have your main verb plus your auxiliary verb. Let's look at more examples on the next slide. Now we're going to have a look at complete predicates. So what does this mean? It includes the complete predicates and the words used to describe the action. So, the little piggy went to the market. Where is the verb? Went is our verb. Now we have this to the market afterwards, but what does this really mean? Does to the market tell us more about went or the little piggy? To the market tells us more about where the little piggy went. So went to the market is the complete predicate. The next example, Cinderella goes to the ball. Where is our verb? Our verb is goes. But to the ball, does it tell us more about Cinderella or to the ball? To the ball tells us about where Cinderella went, where she's going to go. So therefore, the complete predicate over here is goes to the ball. Let's look at compound predicates. This means there are two or more verbs that share the same subject. So, for example, the 7 dwarfs washed and combed their hair. The verbs washed and combs have the same subject, the 7 dwarfs. Let's look at how to use predicates in a sentence. Let's have a look at this example. The 3 bears love my new outfit. First of all, let's start off with thinking, what is the subject? The subject over here is the 3 bears. Then the simple predicate, so the verb, thinking about that. Love is a verb. It's telling us what the 3 little bears are doing. Then if we look at the complete predicates, asking ourselves, what do the 3 little bears love? They love my new outfit. So love is telling us more about the subject, the 3 bears. I hope this lesson has made it clear as to what subject and predicates is. I'll see you next time. Bye.